Hey guys, this is Carrie, and in this video we're going to do the answer key for homework number 1. So starting off, please make sure you have these supplies ready to go for class on Monday. You're going to need them, and I don't want you to fall behind with your notes, because then you'll have a higher binder grade at the end of the year. So we're actually going to save these two truths and a lie, Joe and I, to reveal in class, I think. We want you to figure out which they are. There is at least one typo here. I noticed that I wrote Carrie was born in Queens and have. I had changed the pronoun here. It was I, so I needed to change the verb so that it agreed, and has lived there my whole life. Alright, so give these their best go, and we'll go over it on Monday. On lines below, we're looking forward to reading your two truths and a lie and getting to know you guys through that. But now that we're up to the math, let's actually solve some of these problems. So in order to solve for x here, to get rid of plus 5, we do minus 5 on both sides. Then we get 2x equals 6. And then you can divide by 2 on both sides, and you get x equals 3. I'm going to skip problem B and see if you guys can do that on your own. For problem C, it looks like we have to get rid of division by 2 here. So we multiply by 2. Multiplication by 2 and division by 2 cancel out. We have to do the same thing to both sides, so that gives us x plus 4 equals 16. Last step to solve for x, we subtract 4 on each side, and we get x equals 12. Problem number 6 is something called a literal equation, which means that instead of having numbers, we've got variables, but you solve for x the exact same way. So to solve for x here, we've got to get x by itself. We subtract b on both sides. That gives us ax equals, we can't combine c and b because they're not like terms, so you get c minus b. Ax, last step, well, we've got a times x, we have to divide by a on both sides. That gives us x equals c minus b over a. And because these are all letters, we can't combine them, so this is our final answer. For the next one, this one was a little trickier, so I do want to make sure we go over it. So we want to solve for x again. So we have to get rid of a, b, and c. C is the variable that's farthest from the x group. So we'll get rid of c first. Minus c, we add c on both sides. That gives us ax over b equals, because c and d are both positive, you can write it as d plus c or c plus d. I prefer this one because it's alphabetical. Next step to solve for x, I see division by b here, so we'll multiply by b on both sides. But when we do this, make sure you include the parentheses here because you're multiplying this whole side by b. That gives us ax equals bc times b plus bd after we distribute. The final step to solve for x is to divide by a on both sides, and we get x is equal to bc plus bd over a. Now you might be wondering, can we combine these two terms? And you can't, because even though they have the b in common, the variable group here, bc, and the variable group here, bd, are different. So this is our final answer for x. Okay. Lastly, this is another fun one to go over in class, so we're going to save this one for class as well. I'll probably put this up on the board at the beginning of class and one of you guys can do it. See if you can figure it out. It's a really hard puzzle. I wasn't able to get it, I don't think. So good luck. In the space below, write anything. Oh yeah, please do this. It will help us to get to know you as students and be better teachers for you. Hope you guys had a great first week and a great weekend. See you on Monday.